Hi, it's Marina the Soul Alchemist. It's time to pick your own card weekly guidance for the 12th through to the 18th of May. This is very exciting because if you are watching this around the actual real time, then we start the Akashic Oracle activation 3-day free immersion. Oh my gosh, that's a mouthful. Tomorrow on the 12th to the 14th, live or replay. And this is your opportunity to get involved with working with my Oracle card deck, should you have the deck, but you may also be curious to delve into my Akashic Oracle AI mentor soul support that I've also created as well. And she was really there to support you with delving deeper with these cards, but also into your Akashic records and into your own growth and evolution. So even if you don't have a card, she can actually pick a card for you and channel it as well. So you may want to just step into that 3-day immersion, get involved, get curious, see what all of the fuss is about with this deck, which is a modality in a box, and understand how we actually use it, not only to read Oracle messages and get that insight from the Akashic Records, but also to activate karmic healing. Okay, so fresh energy, fresh office, all of the things. So we have a new theme, and this is about divine timing and sacred pause. So we still have the 4 cards you can tune into. So I'm just going to show you those. And we've got card 1, 2, or 3. So I'm going to reveal the messages, themes, and energies now. We've still got the bonus card. The bonus card, because we have this one theme, as we normally have a theme, but this is about divine timing and sacred pause. This is going to be kind of like an action step. This is going to be your soul key to help you with embracing whatever card or cards, because you may be drawn to listen to all messages, which of course I would always encourage you to do. To help you. So card 1 is all about where you may be resisting divine timing. Card 2 is about the pause and where this is really serving you. So if you've picked card 2, you're really stepping into that sacred pause. And then card 3 is about where you're about to ready to blossom and receive whatever it is that you need to receive through divine timing and sacred pause. So we've got divine timing, sacred pause. That is the theme. This is your key to your action step. Next steps, soul success, all of those things. So whatever card you picked, please pop it in the comments below. So this is all about divine timing, and this is where you are potentially resisting divine timing. So when we resist divine timing, are we going into push? Are we trying to force an outcome because there's fear behind it? Our ego wants it. There's just something that's slightly out here. And of course, when we're trying to push, then usually we don't get the result that we want, or it just doesn't turn up at all. And so this divine timing, we're resisting divine timing, where we're maybe trying to push things and force things, it's with the vow of poverty. So this is going to be, there's 2 things here. This can be connected to money, of course, because this is actually, as a card, it's situated in the wealth chamber. Obviously, it says vows of poverty. We've got the coins on here as well. So we've definitely got this theme around money, wealth, and abundance. So that's where we are resisting being able to receive, being able to create, maybe even being able to hold on to wealth, abundance, and prosperity. So that's the kind of thing. Where are we resisting? Where are we pushing the timing around that? And usually it's lack and scarcity and fear of not enoughness that would be driving that. So that's a little kind of little checkpoint for you. The other theme that can come through with this card is new chapters. Where are you resisting creating a new chapter? Where are you holding on to the old and the past and you're not ready to let it go? You're still living in the old chapters of the past because creating a new story, creating new identities, all of those types of things, creating new ways of being, new habits, creating new relationships, connections, new businesses, new jobs, new health habits. The old parts of us want the path of least resistance. And so we will cling on, literally, to those past things because it feels easier, even though we might suffer, and the overall outcome is not for our highest good. We tend to talk ourselves into holding on to the past. And, we can use all sorts of excuses. I'm not old enough, or I'm too old, I'm not experienced enough, I haven't got enough knowledge. All of the usual narratives that can come up. So the resistance here around divine timing is really, for me, this is urging you to really look at where you are resisting this divine timing. For me, it's about creating this new chapter, and where the resistance is around that. So you've got two messages with this. Feel into where the message sits for you, and it might be that it's a combination of the two. Creating new financial habits is going to be the start of a new chapter. Admitting to yourself that maybe you need some financial support or some help around money habits or money behaviors and things like that is the start of a new chapter. So where is this coming through? So this is about divine timing and resisting divine timing. So trying to push it, trying to force it, or for me, also not looking at it and admitting that things need to change, which then activates a divine timing. So that's our first one. So that's about resistance to change, resistance to money, money relationship. Oh, so we now go to card 2, which is about the pause. So this is where we are really, this is like an acknowledgement card that you are in the sacred pause, and this is benefiting you. Now, of course, if you're listening to all of these messages, which of course I'd encourage you to do, then this is just going to give you some insights also around where there may be some sacred pause needed as well. Those that have picked card 2, again, this is just going to acknowledge that you're in this sacred pause. And, again, it might be that you're trying to push things, and this card is saying you're in the sacred pause. This is serving you. If this is where you need to put a sacred pause, this is going to serve you. And so it's deception and betrayal. Oh my God, those that are in the magic circle, what is going on with this card? It keeps coming out. I've been working with this card now for months. Deception and betrayal. So this is the sacred pause. This is an acknowledgement that we are in a sacred pause and we are considering. So there's a real sense of stillness with this card. It's reflection. We think of the full moon. It's reflecting on what it is that we want to release. We go through these beautiful rituals. We bring in the lunar energy, and we do create a sacred ritual around that. And we give it time and energy. So this sacred pause here is really inviting us to just make a mental note of, am I giving sacred pause enough to the things that I really want to let go of? So again, what we've got is literally, it can be deception and betrayal, those heart wounds, those things that maybe we're still struggling to let go of. This sacred pause is saying, if you give a pause around this, if you give it some reflection, if you do some kind of like maybe some deeper release work, this is going to help you to actually let it go. Put it in the past, put it behind you. This is about moving forward. Now, when I connect it with number 1 and kind of like this new chapter, this is what this card also says as well. It's about looking forward. And we're in this sacred pause, allowing ourselves to imagine what this future is, dreaming and visioning this future into the current reality. And that's what I really get here when she's looking forward and she's looking into the fullness of the moon. It's like full creative expression and amplification of the vision, the biggest possible expression of the vision that we want. She's really tuning into that, and she's allowing ourselves the sacred pause to be able to do that. So for me, it will be like, now I'm making some time to create my vision board. Now that I've literally, I think, done everything on there. Well, nearly. Some of those things are going to actually transfer into the next one, but allowing myself to go through the activity of doing that because I'm putting energy into it, I'm putting inspiration into it, I'm putting my coding into it just through creative play and just being on Canva basically and printing it off and setting intentions with it. So there is a process. Put it into the Akashic records, into my present lifetime book. So there I do have a little bit of a process, a spiritual process that goes with that. So, sacred pause, looking forward, really expanding your vision, really embodying that vision as in the energy of it, the intentionality of it. But things that are putting spokes in the wheels or, like thorns in the side or whatever the terminology is, what are those? And is it connected to deception and betrayal? Is it connected to a lower energy? Is it connected to relationships? And this card, the sacred pause, is like, put it into the past. Please put it into the past because this is about moving forward. It's about looking forward. And this is like the sacred timing, divine timing, where we're resisting in writing new chapters, where we're resisting leveraging our money flow. So those two kind of work really well together. Now, where we are absolutely ready to blossom, ready to kind of like receive. So if you've picked card 3 as your main card, you are ready to receive. But of course, if you're listening to all of these messages, also take on that this card 3 is coming in. Where are you ready to receive? And it literally is a receiving card, which is beautiful. It's synchronicities and signs. So you are ready to now receive if you've picked card 3, but even if you haven't and you want to obviously take on the energy of card 3, you are ready to receive the synchronicities and signs around divine timing, sacred pause, your next path, your path, your next steps, your soul nudges, the breadcrumbs. You are seeing the universal language all around you. You may be having a deeper connection with your guides and seeing or feeling or just knowing those signs are there. Sometimes it's not an external thing that we need to look for. It's the internal knowing that we are on the right step. And that's because your body is telling you. You're not looking for a sign to kind of confirm that. Your body can confirm that for you. A pendulum can confirm that for you. Pulling a card can confirm that for you. And so what's ready to blossom and what is like optimum now and ripe in terms of timing is your synchronicities and signs, your connection to yourself, to the universe, to your guides, but also to receive, prosperity, wealth, good luck, the rainbows, the unicorns, the butterflies, the transformation. You are ready to receive that. So you're in an optimal place, especially if you pick card 3, to be able to do that. If you're listening to all of these messages, it's almost like there's a bit of like you are literally going from a timing perspective from 1, 2, and 3. And this is kind of like your final card of the week where we get to feel and be in this place of receiving abundance, prosperity, whatever it is that you want to receive. And it may be just that first step around wealth, relationship changing, or this kind of writing your new story and stepping into that new chapter. You are receiving whatever it is that you need to receive to support the messages and your intentions and your big vision this week. So it's beautiful. So the action step, the final action step, the soul key for you to embody the any of these cards, all of the card messages, the thing that's going to really help you to, fulfill the message of the card is cosmic healing. And for me, this is about actually doing a little bit of healing, facilitating any resistance around pushing and hustling, or this is not for me, or starting a new chapter, or taking a new step, or making a change is too hard. I find it hard to take a pause. I find hard to rest. I don't believe, that anything is going on without me actually taking action all of the time. Anything that's, you've got going on and anything about receiving and not not trusting the guidance or the signs and the nudges and all of that you get, that's linked to card 3. This card is saying, as a soul key, go and sort out some healing. And you can do this for yourself. You don't have to actually go and pay for it. I mean, I have more than 100 healing meditations on my YouTube channel. So go and check out one of those so that you can do something that you are drawn to that's going to help your card message. But just doing some journaling, do some shadow prompt journaling, get on your chat GPT, get on your Claude, and just say, look, I'm really struggling with this. Can you give me some really meaningful shadow prompts that are going to help me to understand a little bit more about this pattern, go a bit more deeper with this fear, so I can start to understand why it's there, where it's coming from, and what I can actually do to clear it away, to maybe recode my subconscious, to take some action that is slightly different. Using the violet flame is a great way to bring in an energetic, an aligned energy source that we have available. This is under the law of one. So we are all able to invoke just by saying, I would like to work with the violet flame. And if you're visual, then you can like imagine that the violet flame is coming up all around you. If you're not visual like me, then it's just knowing that the violet flame is there. And this is where your trust needs to come in. And it's doing what it needs to do. It's alchemizing, it's cleansing, it's clearing in the flame anything that's not supporting that fear, that limiting belief, whatever it might be that you have uncovered through a little bit of self-reflection. This is about you taking your power back and actually starting to understand, where are these things coming from that are creating resistance in my life and preventing me from going forward. Some of you, it's going to be family conditioning. It's going to be some trauma in there, little t trauma, maybe big T trauma, limiting beliefs, experiences that you've had that have left their mark on you, and you're finding it hard to move past them. This is where the Ho'oponopono, I always say that wrong, but you know, the Hawaiian forgiveness prayer is really, really beneficial as well. And you can just say that prayer, that simple prayer, over and over and over again until you energetically feel a shift. You feel different. And you can keep coming back to that prayer. You haven't got to do anything else other than say it. I'm sorry. I love you. No, please forgive me. I'm sorry. I love you. Thank you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. You can slightly change the order, but always start with, I'm sorry. So it's normally, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. So, violet flame, the Hawaiian forgiveness prayer, Akashic healing meditations. If you're a healer or you've got my cards, then you know that you've got my key, that you can activate karmic healing and do an anti-clockwise spin and release. Or if you've got this deck of cards, use the deck, use the card that you were drawn to as your main focus, but also you may want to work with that one as well and leave it out for 24 hours, maybe longer. Tune into it, see how long you need to leave it out, and ask for the healing frequencies of the portal in the card to release anything that's not for your highest good, that is not supporting divine timing and sacred pause, because that's the theme of the week. So, how can you activate and receive cosmic healing this week that is going to help you step into the themes of the cards this week? So, let me know in the comments. I will post and attach a meditation that I am intuitively drawn to help with this divine time and sacred pause. Potentially, it's going to be something maybe around balance and flow. But we'll see. We'll see. That's like my first logical, but it may be not the right one. I will intuitively tune in with my key pendulum and see actually which one is going to be the most beneficial. So let me know. I will also link below the link for you to join the 3-day free activation. This is all going to be held on Zoom, but it's also going to be streamed into my Facebook group. which is a free Facebook group. It's my community group. But it's also going to have a WhatsApp group as well, because not everybody likes to use Facebook. That's fine. There's going to be a WhatsApp group as well. And the groups are there just really to ask questions, to get further support, and share your insights. So those groups are there to help you. But I would encourage you to come along and just get immersed. It's going to be a 45-minute call a day, live or replay. And you can just be in the energy of the Akashic records, of the cards, and just learn a little bit more about your inner oracle, how to use these cards as a healing tool, and of course as an oracle tool as well. Maybe get to learn a little bit more about your clair gifts as well and your intuition. All right, love and blessings, everybody. Have a beautiful week, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.